Okay. Am I being recorded? Yes, I am. Well, good evening, dream seekers. That's the nickname I have for the women pursuing their dreams on this group. So, welcome to the first edition of the Women Supporting Women series. I'm so glad that you're
Yeah.
here. I discovered little reactions. Do you see the confetti falling? So, welcome.
Woohoo.
Woohoo! Yeah, welcome to the first edition. So, my name is Marie Nadine Gaston. My name is, well, Nadine for short, and I am the creator of the Second Wind Facebook group. I am so excited to see you all here at this launch, and I feel that this is a natural progression of what the Second Wind Facebook group is all about, which is women supporting women. So this event is being recorded, like I said, and will be posted in the group so that members of this community can have access to it and benefit from the exciting information that we're going to share tonight with our first guest. So, a little bit about this event. It has been a long time objective of this group to create an environment where women can feel empowered to show themselves into the world who they truly are, what they're truly capable of. This group was created to remind us women that we are more than we think we are, especially as we enter a new chapter of our lives where our children have spread their wings and they've taken off to pursue, their own lives. So, the empty nest, ladies, is not a place where Mama Bird goes to die. On the contrary, I know I love saying that. On the contrary, it represents a new opportunity for a woman to explore her full potential. It is time for us to embark on a self-discovery journey and to realize that motherhood is just one of our many, many superpowers, right?
Mhm.
So
Yes.
rather than mourn the loss of our old lives as moms and caregivers, it is an opportunity for us to boldly embrace this change and fully reconnect with our passions and dreams and pursue them. After all, we spent most of our adult lives, raising our children, nurturing and supporting their dreams. So it is time for us to shine, right? It is our me time. Fireworks, yay. Okay. Having fun with these reactions. So, the Women Supporting Women series allows the women of this community to do just that, right? Support each other and showcase their passions, projects, or businesses while providing a service to the community. So, the series offers a wonderful opportunity to connect women with their dreams. And I hope it will inspire us to reconnect with our passions and when we see people like our guests who are living their passions and their dreams, it is also an exciting way to help us network and connect with real opportunities. So our first guest is Michelle Peavy, a member of the Second Wind Community Group, whose awesome dream was to become financially secure by starting her own travel agency, something that will resonate, I think, with many of the women in this community because they have expressed as their awesome dream the need or the desire to travel the world. So this is an opportunity for Michelle to connect with our travel lovers and help them start living their dreams. But before I introduce Michelle, I have a few housekeeping rules just to get this going. Keep yourselves on mute so that we don't hear any background noises. Stay, please, for the entire presentation so we can see everything that Michelle has to offer. And to tell you that there will be an opportunity to ask questions at the end of the presentation. So please save your questions until the end for Michelle. So here we go. So I'd like everyone to welcome Michelle Peavy to the platform.
Yay.
Michelle,
Hi. Hello, everyone.
hi. It's an honor to have met such a wonderful and genuine woman like Michelle. And I'm
Oh,
excited to have
thank
her here as our first
you.
guest. Michelle is an independent
Yeah.
travel agency owner, and she's here to tell us about her business. So, first things first, Michelle, please tell us a little bit about
Yes.
yourself, your awesome dream, and what brought you to the Second Wind Facebook group.
Hello. Hello. Thank you so much, Nadine, first of all, for the opportunity to join you ladies tonight and just to kind of tell you a little bit about me. My name is Michelle Peavy, and I am a a wife of 22 years. I've been married to my wonderful husband, Michael. I'm a mother of four. I have two girls and two twin boys. And I have one granddaughter who's a spicy little young lady. I live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I hold a business degree in management and business administration. I currently work for a food distribution company as a replenishment assistant. My dream is to become a six-figure income earner, to travel the world. Yes, to travel the world and leave a legacy for my children's children. I came to the group Second Wind because I wanted to find out if there were other women who had recently become an empty nester and if it was what they imagined it to be, because it wasn't. It wasn't what I imagined it to be. I thought it was going to be all smooth roses and sunshine, and it was far from that. So I needed to hear from other women on how they navigated this transition or this phase in their life. And so I came upon the Second Wind group, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Thank you.
Well, happy to have you here too as well, Michelle. Thank you so much for that introduction. It's great. So, as I've mentioned before, many women in this group have expressed a desire to travel as their awesome dream. So, please tell us a little bit about what you do and how you can help, Michelle.
Yes, yes. Okay. I am a full service travel consultant. I provide travel arrangements for hotels, vacation rentals, flights, car rentals, excursions, entertainment and sports tickets, travel insurance, passport expedited services. Anything that moves, I can book it. I book solo trips, group trips, corporate retreats, fraternity and sorority groups, destination weddings, honeymoons, girls' trips, divorce trips.
Oh, divorce
Anything
trips.
you want to celebrate, I can book it. Through my business, I'm able to travel as an insider, which allows me to be able to travel more. I knew nothing about this business, but within 3 years, I became a certified Jamaica specialist, a Royal Caribbean specialist, a Virgin Voyages specialist, and a Dream Maker certification. I can do business in all 50 states and in 20 countries. Thank you.
Oh, that's amazing. It's amazing. So, Michelle, what would you say, what would you consider were your biggest challenges in
Mhm.
finding that new purpose, that new niche of yours and starting your business?
Yes, yes. My biggest challenge has been the people around me accepting my new interests and
Mm,
accepting that I was no longer going to be available for everyone else's needs. I was a
mm,
momager. I've been a momager for 33 years.
hmm.
So they're used to me always doing for everybody else. So that was a big challenge for me in my household. I had a new source of happiness that
Hmm.
didn't involve them. I had new friends, new experiences, new motivations, new destinations to visit, and most of all, new purpose. So I had to learn how to believe in myself again,
Oh,
which
wow.
was hard because I grew up with low self esteem because of my looks and being raised by a single mom. I
Hmm.
never I never imagined being a business owner. That wasn't talked about in our household.
Right.
I just thought we had to go to work a job until retirement.
Yep.
So I had to learn how to change my entire mindset, and
Hmm.
I started reading again, and that was a challenge because I haven't had to read since I was in college, and that was many moons ago. And the business lingo, that was all foreign to me. I didn't know what a EIN, a LLC, and all those other acronyms were. So that
Mhm.
that was a little bit of a challenge, but I've overcome that. So thank you.
Oh, wonderful. So, what have you learned about yourself then throughout this entire process?
Woo, that's a lot. I've learned that. I really have been missing out on a lot in life. I learned that by not traveling more and allowing myself to do for more for myself, that I feel like I'm kind of behind with the times. You know, everybody else is out here, going places that I didn't even know existed. I learned that I'm a great leader.
Mm-hmm.
That I really love helping people. I think I'm a nurturer by nature,
Mm-hmm.
and that kind of spills over now into other people. I love helping people.
Okay.
Um, I've learned that I don't have to dim my light in order
That's
to make
right.
other people shine.
Yes.
That's not something that I necessarily have to do. I learned that women really can get along and support each other and not always feel threatened during competition.
Mm-hmm.
I've learned that it's okay to be successful and that doesn't always mean you have to work for somebody else. I
Right.
can I can design my own ideal life and make a lot of money doing it. So,
Oh, that sounds great,
yeah.
Michelle. Thank you. So, okay, so I understand that your new endeavor is a business opportunity, right?
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
before we delve into that, I wanted to ask you, how have you benefited from this experience of yours? Like, where have you visited, since you started this, and where are you planning to go next?
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
Well, the main benefit, of course, excuse me, has been monetarily, of course. But I've also learned of many beautiful places, like I said, that I didn't even know existed. And some incredible resorts out there that are even just in the United States.
Mhm.
So getting a whole new perspective on what's out there, that's definitely been a benefit. I've made a lot of new friends all over the world, and I've been personally developed by many coaches, and
Mhm.
some of them are even millionaires.
Mm.
I've been able to purchase, my husband and I have been able to purchase our first home. We've been married 22 years, and it took us
Um,
this long because of this business to purchase our first home. And I'm supporting three children in college at the same time.
wow.
I didn't know what I was doing.
Well, that's wonderful. My
Yes,
gosh.
yes. And I was able to move my 82-year-old mother in with me so that I can take care of her, keep a close eye on her. And that's all been because of this business.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I've traveled to Mexico, the Bahamas, Aruba, Florida, Las Vegas, Scottsdale, Arizona, and on my bucket list now
Hmm.
is Dubai, Belize, Turks and Caicos, Paris, and Japan, just to name a few. Just a
Japan.
few.
I just wanted to read a comment in the chat. This is from Janet. She says, Michelle, you are beautiful and so
Oh,
interesting. Thanks for sharing with us. So, this is the
thank you.
feedback that we're getting right now as Janet
Thank you.
Farmer.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Janet, for being here.
Yes.
Um, so so go ahead. So this, I understand, like I said, this is a business opportunity. And as a business owner, you can help other women start their
Yes.
own travel agencies, right?
Yes.
So I wanted you to talk a little bit about that. But before you do that, I wanted to read your service statement. Because
Yes.
this is a statement you had sent to me, and I wanted to share that with everybody. He says, as a passionate entrepreneur and travel agency owner, I empower women, especially recent empty nesters and those who face challenges with self-esteem, to rediscover their purpose and embrace the next chapter of their lives. Through travel and entrepreneurship, I provide an opportunity for women to build something they can be proud of, something they can call their own, no matter the odds they've faced in the past. With leadership and motivation, I inspire women to achieve financial and time freedom, explore the world, and create a legacy for future generations. I got to tell you, Michelle, this is like a beautiful, beautiful service statement. So,
Yes.
so yeah. So go ahead. Don't mean to embarrass you, but it
No,
is.
no.
It is really gorgeous. No, seriously.
It's
So
reality.
yeah, so please tell us a little bit about that and and how you can help the women in this community who are interested, of course, in building their own online businesses because many women when they signed up for this group talked about wanting to have their own online businesses, not exactly knowing, what that business would be.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
this is a great opportunity to show them something new, you know?
Yes,
So tell
yes.
us a little bit about it.
Sure, sure. This business was kind of it was very new to me. Our old ideal of what travel agents are is definitely not the way it used to be. I am a travel agent. I do book travel for others, but I also own my own travel agency. I actually work with 33 other travel agents, and basically they've opened their own franchises, per se, but under me.
Mm-hmm.
We work together as network marketers, and we help other people to open their own travel agencies, which sell the travel to our clients. I work this business on a part time basis from home. I work as much or as little as I want. I can work from anywhere with cell service and a laptop or a computer. I can work it when I'm on vacation, as long as I have all of that. I have the ability to earn unlimited income, and I can will this business to my family when God calls me home. That's the beautiful thing
Oh
about this.
yeah, that's
Yes.
wonderful.
I love sharing this business opportunity with as many people as I can because there's enough money and business out here for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Travel is a $8 trillion
Woo!
industry.
Eight
Yes,
trillion.
$8 trillion industry.
8 trillion a year.
Yes, a year.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yes, and it's projected to rise to ten
Oh,
trillion. So it's not going anywhere. Even through the pandemic, people were still traveling. Everybody that you know travels in some form all the time.
yeah.
So it's a very lucrative business. It's a business that anyone can do without any knowledge. One of the sayings that our leader likes to say, I don't care if you went to Yale or Penn State, you
Mm,
can do this business. It's a business that anyone can do and can make an exceptional amount of money in. So I just love the idea of helping other people,
mm-hmm.
and I love to help them change the trajectory of their families' lives.
Mm-hmm. So
Thank
how
you.
long ago did you start this, Michelle?
3 years. I started 3 years ago.
Oh, that's
And it just my cousin just asked me about it, and I was one of those that said, I don't have time, I don't have time. But when I really thought about it, like what do I me and my husband looked at each other when the kids all went to college and said, what are we gonna do now? You know, we got to just sit here and look at each other because everything we used to do with the kids, we don't have that responsibility anymore.
Right.
So I definitely said, "Oh no, I can't do that. Not yet. I'm not ready to just sit at home and not do anything." So my daughter was going away to Baltimore for college,
Mm-hmm.
and I was going to be using up frequent flyer miles anyway, with her
Mm-hmm.
coming back and forth for the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, "Well, if I'm going to be traveling, I might as well get paid for it." I'm sorry, I
Yeah.
didn't mean to go on. Sometimes I get so.
No, no, but that's why you're here. I mean, tell us everything, we want
Right,
to
right.
know. Because
I really love what I do, and
Mhm.
I have met some incredible people. Just we kind of have in our circle of business partners. I found my realtor.
Mhm.
I found a caterer that I use. There's a young lady that owns her own boutique. So it's kind of like everything that I possibly need, I can find within this circle of friends. We support each other. We're
Mhm.
creating our own economy. So, It's a beautiful thing.
This is wonderful. I understand that you wanted to, for those who would be interested, that you would love to invite them to presentation, right? Because
Yes, yes,
you weren't going to present the business yourself. You wanted it to be done by, your colleagues, the people that you do it with, your director.
yes,
So yeah, tell us a little bit about, how that works.
yes. We have various presentations, and we have a Zoom presentation just like this every
Mhm.
Thursday at 7 o'clock. It's very
Central
sometimes
Time.
Central Standard Time. Yeah, Central
Yes.
Standard Time. You don't have to come on the camera. You can just listen in. And trust me, when you hear the excitement in the voices of the presenters, you can't help but just get, it's overwhelming sometimes. And it's just a fantastic time. You get to hear about both businesses because I have two businesses. I'm a network marketer and
Mhm.
I'm a travel agency owner, and they work hand in hand.
Oh, wonderful.
So you get to hear about both businesses. You get to hear about the history, where we came from, where we're going. And I just would definitely invite anyone who's on tonight. If you are interested, I'm sure I can get the information to you through Nadine,
Right?
or uh, I have some information that we're going to be sharing with you at the end. So
Yeah.
I would definitely invite anyone who's interested on.
So Lawanda wrote in the chat, and Lawanda is in the travel business too. Yes,
Oh my
she
God.
is. And she says, no income limit, no quota, no inventory.
Yes, yes. Are you with the host agency, LaWanda?
You can unmute yourself,
Oh, sorry.
Lawanda. No, that's okay because you're the one
I'm
asking
with
the
I'm
question.
with both.
So Lawanda can
We're
unmute herself
sisters
so
in
she can answer.
success.
Huh?
We're sisters in success. I'm with Planet and IntelliTravel too.
Yes, that is. I see. I would have never known that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, hello, BP.
Hey, hey, hey.
Okay.
Nice to meet
I
you.
Okay.
saw I
So,
saw look you up and I was like, oh my goodness, we're in the same thing. So we're in Planet and IntelliTravel. I was like, okay, let's go. All right. But
right,
Yes,
yeah.
because
how we
Lawanda did reach out to me when she saw I posted this. That's right.
oh,
Okay.
what city are you in, Lawanda?
I'm in Van Buren, Arkansas.
Okay, okay. And which millionaire are you under?
Um, Orlando, Orlando
Orlando
Moore,
Moore?
and
Okay.
Natalie Graham. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Oh, this is wonderful. Look at that connection.
I
I
know, that's
love it.
wonderful. So
Okay, so I think that since we're there are some questions that are popping up on the chat.
okay.
So I think that if you're done talking about, formally talking about the business, Michelle, I don't know if there's anything else that you wanted to add. We could jump right into the questions, right?
Sure, sure.
Can we do
Yes,
that?
yes,
Okay,
yes.
wonderful. So I have I have a question. Let me see. Okay. What about the investment? Joanne wants to know about the investment.
Yes. There is an investment. There is a one-time investment for everything of value that you're going to get with both businesses. And then there is a monthly overhead fee cost that you have to pay in order to keep your business running. Just like with any traditional business, there is a small overhead, but I bet you that overhead monthly cost is less than the pair of shoes that you have on your feet right now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. You
I
probably
don't want to
spend
give
less.
out too
Yeah.
much because I want you to come into the presentation and hear exactly what value you will be getting for that investment.
Okay. So, what is the name of the company? Joanne also wants to know. And is there
Okay.
an opportunity available for Canada, for Canadians too?
Yes. The name of the marketing company is Planet Marketing. And the name of the travel company is IntelliTravel.
Hmm.
And yes, there is a opportunity for Canada. We definitely love to spread out and get market share in one or as many as possible of the 20 countries that we do business in. So I hear we're going to be expanding to Africa, and I think there's another one, but our CEO and founder is very into expanding and sharing this with as many people as possible. I tell you, the UK is on fire with this business. They have really taken off and they are doing a lot of business over there. So we're definitely growing.
Wonderful. There's one of our members is on, Susan Page. She had um she had sent in a question ahead of time, two questions in fact. She had sent
Okay.
in ahead of time, and she's here with us. So if Susan, if you want to ask the question directly yourself, you can unmute yourself and ask the questions, or I can ask them for you.
You
Where's
just go
Susan?
ahead. You go ahead if you want to, Nadine.
Okay, okay. All right. So Susan wants to know. Uh-oh, I lost Susan's question. Hold on. Okay. Susan says, how can customers most effectively use travel agents in the age of the internet?
Yes.
I have to tell you, Susan is
That
an
vast
ex-lawyer,
world.
so I'm not surprised that, this is the
Oh,
question that she's
okay.
asking.
Yes, it's a vast world out there, that internet. And the internet is very good for doing all of the research that you need to do before you go ahead and book your trip. But what I would say is by using the internet, you can't get that one-on-one personal attention that only a travel agent can give you, especially one that you can trust. Commissions are added into every transaction anyway. So wouldn't you rather deal with someone that you can trust, someone that you can call um, at midnight if you're in the airport and something goes wrong and you trying to call somebody on the phone? You might only get a 1-800 number or a recording, but with a travel agent, that individual is with you from the beginning of your trip all the way to the end. They're there to answer that phone and give you that personal attention. And you definitely can use them for whatever services that you need. A one-stop shop. You don't have to necessarily go to this website and that website to put a package together. The
Mhm.
travel agent can do it all for you.
Oh, that sounds great. Somebody was asking, yeah, to repeat the name of the companies, but Lawanda, thank you, wrote in the chat the name of the companies and how long that they've been in operation. So,
Yes,
Intella
yes.
Travel has been around for 35 years, and
Mhm.
Planet Marketing for 10 years in October. So, thank you for that
Yes.
information, Lawanda. Thank you for being Michelle's sidekick here. This is
Co-host.
great.
Yes, yes.
Thank you
That's
so
that's
much.
what we do.
Okay, and Susan had a second question.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I keep losing the things. Okay, she said, what do you like best about being a travel agent, and what do you like least about being a travel agent?
Good question. What I like best is the creativeness of being a travel agent. Like I really get to do the research and put together packages and create itineraries that are beautiful and eye appealing and catching and really give my customers all of the information that they need, and that makes me feel good. I like when my customers come back and tell me that they had a great time on their trips. That really makes me happy, which is why my business model is helping families to make memorable memories.
Mm,
That's what I really try to do,
yeah.
and I get a lot of joy out of that.
Hmm.
Now, my least favorite about being a travel agent is that sometimes people just aren't nice. They try and take advantage of my services, and then they have me do all the work, and then they take it and go and book it themselves.
Oh.
So yeah, sometimes that which is their choice,
Hmm.
but sometimes it takes some time and effort
Hmm.
to put together some of these bookings, and sometimes people just kind of use it for what they can get out of it, and then they go about their way, which I can't do anything about. But
So you
unfortunately,
can't, but
that's
it's,
probably the worst thing about the business.
I can
Yeah.
imagine. I can
Hmm.
imagine.
Hmm.
There's a question by Jeanette. She says, "Will both businesses be discussed on the webinar on Thursday?"
Yes, they will in great detail. Yes.
Okay.
And there's always the opportunity at the end to ask questions.
Okay.
Hmm.
Wonderful. I have a
Yes.
few more questions that I've received prior to this. I've
Hmm.
always wanted to travel, but I have no idea where to start or even where I want to go. Can you help me with this as a travel
Yeah.
agent?
Yes. And that's one thing that I really take pride in is giving the customer really what they want. And sometimes they don't know what they want. So
Hmm.
I kind of have to guide them along the way. So I usually ask questions when I have like a consultation with my customers in the beginning. I kind of ask them, things like, do you want to go someplace warm? What are the things that you want to do when you go there? That kind of helps me narrow it down. Do you want to go by yourself? Do you want to go with a group? So we have an extensive amount of questions that I ask them, and then what area of the world, states or wherever you want to go. So I kind of ask them those things in the beginning, and then I go out and do the research, and I come back and I give them suggestions, and then I just keep working with them until they make up their minds where they want to go.
Oh, that's wonderful. And it's a
Yeah.
good thing you just said, if you want to travel in groups, because the next question has to do with traveling solo, right? So they're
Hmm.
like, can I book a solo trip through you? And what kind of services do you offer to solo travelers?
Yes, that solo traveling is really popular now. There are a lot of, if you go out there and search, there are solo traveling groups. These are just groups of women that just go by themselves and they meet up somewhere and go together as a group.
Hmm.
So I would definitely say that that is a very popular thing right now. And there's safeguards out there
Right.
for solo travelers. There's something called the Smart Traveler Program. Um, I would say go out there and research and see what that is, but it's very much like helping to identify who you are before you go,
Hmm.
getting taking down some information so that if something happens to you abroad, wherever you are, they have all your information that can get in contact with your family. So there are a lot of safeguards out there, and I think there will be more because, like I said, this is a very popular thing right now for travelers.
Yeah, this is a really good question because that applies to me because I travel solo a lot.
Mm.
I mean, I'm not afraid to go to a new place by myself. I mean, I've done that a few years back. I went
Mhm.
to Norway by myself. I went to Germany by myself,
Oh, wow. Yes.
because I just wanted to go.
Right. And why let that stop you?
And
Right? If
sometimes you
that's
want to
your dream,
experience it, on your own
yeah.
sometimes. So I kind of did that.
Yeah. And that's why I say, if that's your dream, don't let that stop you because there's plenty of people doing that now. It's very common.
Hmm.
And I would say sometimes we don't go because the girlfriend backed out,
Yeah,
or, somebody else that you were supposed to go with can't
exactly.
go. So I would say definitely don't let that stop you.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I do it too, because I've been planning a Mediterranean cruise with a few cousins of mine for the
Ooh.
last 3 years. I'm still here.
Hmm.
We still haven't gone. So,
Well,
yeah,
you need to go. We need to talk so you can go.
yeah. So, okay, I have a few more questions. Let me
Okay.
see. Oh, Janet is so cute. Nadine, can I help you carry your bags? That is so cute. Janet, you can come with me. I'll make an
Yes.
exception.
I
Uh,
have to I have to tell this story, Nadine.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I had before I got in this business, I had never been on a cruise.
Mm,
And I went on my first cruise in January of this year. And I absolutely loved it. I had no idea it was going to be that much fun.
okay.
And I was like, what have I been missing out on? I was like, everybody is so happy. It's just like, if you've never been on a cruise, definitely my suggestion, go.
Yeah, the thing is I have this fear of water,
Oh,
of the ocean with all the sharks in it. But that Mediterranean cruise I want to do.
yes,
So
you
I really
should
want to
do
do it.
it. When you get
Yeah.
on there, when
Yes,
you get
Janet, it
on
would
there,
be fun. Yeah.
yes,
Janet says we need a girls' cruise.
I can book it. Yes.
Okay. So I have another question. How long does it take to start the business, and when can I expect to start earning an income?
Yes. The
That's
en- that's a good question.
yeah.
The entire enrollment process takes maybe 15 minutes tops.
Oh, okay.
And you can be up and running the 16th minute after that. You get your website right away. Yes, you can actually start booking right away.
Mm-hmm.
And the potential to start making money is actually the very next week after you join.
Oh, wow.
Because doing things like I'm doing right now, if there's somebody who was interested in the business and they decided to start today, I would get compensated for that next Thursday.
Oh,
That
wow.
fast.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna try to
so
get
it
my
doesn't take
girls
long.
interested in this. This sounds
Huh?
fun. I said, my daughters.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get them interested in this. This sounds super fun. This is great.
Yes, you should. The are they millennials?
Yeah.
Yes. The
One
millenn
just turned
the
30, the
oh
oldest.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes, they are fueling the growth. That's the age group that
Okay.
is really doing it. They
Okay.
they they're doing business and pleasure. They're the
Yeah.
bleisure. They're the
Yeah.
bleisure travelers.
Yeah. So I have a couple more questions. Says, can I reasonably expect this business to replace my full-time job? I think we
Yes,
answered that, right?
yes, you can, and yes, they have. Just to give a quick story, my cousin, who's actually my director,
Mm-hmm.
was a principal. She's been a principal for the last 33 years, and she was making a six-figure salary.
Oh,
And she ticked her boss off one day, and they fired her.
oh,
And she has not had to go back and get another job since because of this business. So it has replaced that six-figure income. And she
oh.
said she would never go back.
So it's a good thing she got fired.
Well, she says it was more like her liberation.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she
Okay.
definitely has benefit from well, she had this business already started before she got fired, which
Oh,
is
I see. Okay.
but it was a plan B, and it's what
Okay.
she thought she didn't have to go back to working that job. So yes,
Okay.
it can replace your full-time job.
Okay. I have one more question. Do you have to be a seasoned traveler to start a business like this? And I think you kind of answered it because your own
Yeah.
experience is a little bit like, yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely not. I wasn't. There's no requirement for you to have ever traveled anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a requirement for you to be a travel agent, for you to be have traveled.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you're gonna get that along the way,
Mm-hmm.
and nobody has to know if you've traveled or not to
Right.
do this business. So yes, you
Right.
don't have to. Mhm.
Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen one moment because I think you have your calling card.
Hmm.
So I wanted to share your calling card and people can just, take a screenshot of it. Um, yeah, there's Michelle's calling card. This is nice. PV Legacy Travel Agency. I like that.
Yes, for the family. I'm leaving it for my children. Hmm.
Right. So crafting elegant journeys tailored for your indulgence. Wow. Whew. That sounds like almost decadent. You know what I mean? I love it.
Yes, thank
So
you.
I don't know if you could read Michelle's email address, if it's too small. It says mrspv@gmail.com. So that would be her email address, Mrs. like MRSPVPEAVY at gmail.com. And then her website, right, Michelle?
Yes, yes, correct.
Michelle.
Or you can find me on Facebook. I am on Facebook. Find
So
me
do they
there.
have to
And
just put in PV Legacy Travel Agency?
yes, yep, yep. Or
Okay.
Michelle Peavy.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So the
Either one of
website is
those
Michelle
ways.
Peavy at Intella Travel.
And teletravel. Yes,
Yeah, .com.
that goes directly to my website,
Okay.
my travel website. Yes.
Okay. All right. So did everybody take a screenshot of this so I can remove it? Okay. Stop share. So thank you, Michelle. Let me look
Mhm.
for see any new questions popping up on the chat. Nope. Okay. So I think we've gone through this. This is wonderful. So before we leave, Michelle,
Mhm.
are there any final thoughts that you'd like to share with
Yes,
the
yes.
community?
Yes, first of all, thank you again, Nadine, for this opportunity and allowing me to share this wonderful opportunity with
My
all of
pleasure.
you today.
Mhm.
If nothing else, I hope that I inspired someone to take a chance and bet on themselves. There's so much more in life after raising our children to be
Yeah,
productive adults.
yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with wanting something for ourselves now.
Yes.
Dream with your eyes open. I like that.
Oh
Dream with your
yeah,
eyes open.
that's wonderful.
Everyone has a never again moment.
Yeah.
And mine is that I would never again get that pit in my stomach when I see an email or a memo come across my desk about an organizational change, because normally that means someone, including me,
Will
might
be
be
fired.
losing their job.
Yes.
Yes. Warren
Especially with
Buffett.
what is going on now. USA,
Yes.
my work is linked to USAID. The project I work for is funded by USAID. So last week or 2 weeks ago,
Oh,
was it? Well, in January, I lost my job.
oh,
Yeah,
that is, oh,
yeah.
I know.
'Cause- So you're
That's
right. You're
crazy.
absolutely right. But my fallback is my group is working with you
Yes,
guys,
yes,
So
yes,
yeah,
yes. You found
hopefully
your
we'll have a
purpose.
long, future together.
Yes, yes. And that's one thing that Warren Buffett says it best.
Hmm.
You never should rely on a single source of income. You
Yes.
must invest to
Yeah.
create a second source. And that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm working on my plan B while I'm working my plan A,
That's the
so that I
smartest.
could be ready in any matter of moments, because it could happen to me just like it happened to you.
Yes. So Joanne
So
is saying, thank you, Michelle and Nadine. And Lawanda is saying, my plan B is now my plan A, laid off in
yes.
December. Whoa.
Oh, whoa,
Whoa.
whoa!
Whoa.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'm working on.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, good for you, and ladies. I just
Yes.
want to stay
Yeah.
ready, ladies. And whatever you want to do, think outside the box.
Absolutely.
Dream, plan, and then execute.
Execute.
Have a
That's
good
right.
night.
We got you. Well, thank you, Michelle. Thank you for being such a wonderful guest.
Thank you.
I could not have had a better experience with a first guest. I love it. Thank you so much.
Thank
And thank you
you.
everyone who showed up tonight to support each other.
Yes.
for making this a great event. I truly appreciate it. I'm gonna give you some love. Let me see
Yes,
reaction.
yes.
I'm giving everybody some love. Do you see the hearts?
Oh, yes. I
From
love
my
the
heart to
hearts.
all of you, thank you so much. And
Yes,
hopefully, this is the beginning of this great series. It's going to happen every last Friday of every month.
yes,
So I'll see you the Friday, March 28th, 2025, where we'll welcome another fabulous guest. I'm
yes,
hoping that it'll be somebody who was in the audience with us tonight.
yes.
Hoping it will be her. Can you say Joanne? Okay.
Joanne, Joanne.
So that's it. So thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Good night,
Yes.
everybody.
Good
And
night, everyone. Thank
yeah,
you.
and keep dreaming
Yes.
big. Thank
Yes.
you
Go,
so
go,
much.
go. Good night.
Good night, everyone. Thank you so much. Bye. Mhm.